The RTX 5090 is here, and yeah, it's fast. Let's get that out of the way first. It's the kind of GPU that shatters benchmarks, breezes through 4K gaming, and makes even the most demanding workloads feel like a casual stroll. On paper, it's everything you'd expect from a top-tier graphics card. But when you start looking deeper, especially at how it gets that performance, the excitement quickly fades. The RTX 5090 pulls over 400 watts while gaming. That's not just a lot, it's a lot more than the RTX 4090, which was already on the edge of what felt reasonable. A single component drawing this much power to a point where it feels excessive. The 5090 is about 25 to 30% faster than the 4090, depending on what you're running. The power consumption has also jumped by a similar percentage. And that's the part that's hard to ignore. When you break it down like that, it feels less like innovation and more like a numbers game. And let's not forget about the price. The RTX 5090 costs more than the 4090, which already wasn't cheap. So you're paying a premium upfront for the card itself. The higher power draw means this card is also more expensive to use in the long run. This combination of high price and high power consumption takes the shine off what should have been an exciting product. The 5090 doesn't feel like a balanced leap forward. It feels like a compromise. It's faster, sure, but at what cost? It's not just about the extra electricity, it's about what that wattage represents. It shows that NVIDIA isn't pushing the envelope in the right ways. Instead of making GPUs that are both powerful and efficient, they've chosen to chase performance at the expense of everything else. What makes this even more frustrating is that NVIDIA knows how to make efficient GPUs. Look at their lower tier cards like the RTX 4060. It's not groundbreaking in performance, but it's a model of power efficiency delivering solid results without guzzling electricity. The 5090 could have been a showcase of both performance and innovation, but instead, it feels like they've gone for brute force over finesse. When you step back and look at the RTX 5090 as a whole, it's hard to get excited. Yes, it's fast. There's no denying that. A GPU that's faster, but also significantly more power hungry and more expensive, feels like NVIDIA just turned up the dial without really innovating. More power, more speed, but nothing that really wows you. Most people probably won't notice or care about the specifics, and if you're only looking at benchmarks, the 5090 looks incredible. But when you dig a little deeper, it's just not as thrilling as the 4090 was. It's fast, sure, but it doesn't have that same wow factor. It gets the job done, but it doesn't feel like a game changer. In the end, the RTX 5090 is exactly what you'd expect. A faster, more powerful GPU. But it's missing that spark that made the 4090 so exciting. It's a beast, no doubt, but it's not the kind of leap that leaves you speechless. And that's what makes it feel a bit underwhelming.